What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. Today I have for you a big box good, the George men's Raglan short sleeve t-shirt I picked up at Walmart for $8. Today, let's try this shirt on, do a first impressions, and make a donation. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Raglan short sleeve t-shirt. First impressions, then a comparison, and last but not least, a donation. So, 3 shirts, I bought them in an extra large. I'm about 6'1", 6'2", 210 pounds. You can see that this extra large is rather loose fitting compared to other workout t-shirts we've reviewed. It's comfortable. It's a different material. It feels almost paper-like, but most importantly, what makes it moisture wicking and how I know it's moisture wicking is because on the inside of the shirt, it's dry and it's somewhat warm. Not meant to be worn necessarily in cold winter environments, running or jogging, obviously because it's a short sleeve, but most importantly, what makes this moisture wicking is it's warm and cozy and rather soft on the inside. So first impressions, doing the chicken dance here, just testing out the amount of space and room and how comfortable this shirt is. Underneath the armpits, it's just a tad on the tight side, but it's fine because the structure of the shirt is actually what makes it somewhat tight and actually makes it conform and streamlined looking. You'll actually notice that the seams at the shoulders are actually running across the chest as opposed to being an inseam at the edge or the cuff of the shoulder, for lack of a better term. This, in turn, I think because you can tell that the inseam runs across the shoulder, actually causes the sleeve to be just a tad slighter. But the good news here, as you can probably tell, extending my arm, the sleeve of the shirt is stationary as I extend it, so it's long enough. Usually shirts at Walmart, even though first impressions this looks small, it actually fits true to size. Extra large is a great size. This fits me comfortably, and most importantly in terms of structure and how this shirt fits and how comfortable it feels, first and foremost you can see it is, like I said, rather loose, so does a fairly good job of covering up my stomach, which from time to time can look a little bulbous. So it does give you a streamlined athletic appearance in line with other athletic shirts. Now, in addition to the way that the shirt fits in terms of size and how comfortable it is in the shoulders and in the chest and underneath the armpits and in the stomach, what also makes this shirt comfortable is the lack of a logo at the back of the neck. Of course, it's a George logo at the back of the neck, but that's inside the shirt, and that mainly shows you the size, as you can imagine, but it's a print, not a tag or any type of sticker. It's extremely comfortable to wear, should help you keep your focus while working out. Now, one point I've made in the past is how inconsistent shirts from George and other brands at Walmart fit, whether they be the same style, price, size. Even though you might fit comfortably in the blue shirt, for example, the red shirt might not fit as comfortably, but not the case with this George athletic shirt. Each of these shirts, as you can see, I've got a gray and a red. I had a navy blue and a dark blue, and also a black and gray, all of which fit exactly the same and are just as comfortable, the exact same size, price, style, and of course I bought them on the exact same rack. So take that with a grain of salt because it could be different. I could have been lucky today, but each of these shirts, I think you've seen the 3 different colorways, all fit exactly the same. Now, one important point I need to make, aside from the fit and the build quality and how nice the colors are and how versatile this shirt is, how the shirt makes you feel wearing it, because it does in fact affect performance. So wearing a shirt that might lift off the waist, doing pull-ups or jumping jacks or push-ups might make you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you're doing sit-ups and the shirt coming off your waist makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe you're showing undergarments or skin or a belt line. Not the case with this shirt. First and foremost, the tail of the shirt, I think you can tell, goes down past the waist, probably midway over the thigh, which of course is longer than other athletic shirts, namely the Under Armour pullover I reviewed earlier this week. Secondly, of course, we talked about how long the sleeve is, but most importantly, as someone who likes to work out using my arms and my chest and my back and my shoulders and my midsection, as well as my legs, what I love about this shirt, but because we're talking about shirts and not pants, what I love, of course, is how it accentuates actually the arms and even the chest, which you'll realize due to the fact the inseam runs across the shoulder instead of at the cuff of the shoulder, and also the looseness of the shirt, which again, I think accentuates pumped up muscles. It actually allows you to flex in the shirt without it being too tight and looking like you're just maybe a little bit overbearing or obnoxious, right? So just wearing the shirt casually and comfortably, it, of course, I think is confidence inspiring and makes you want to work out and actually fill the shirt in, if that makes any sense, because it does fit loosely. Working out and wanting to pump yourself up, I think, makes this shirt effective in helping you work out. So right off the bat, I haven't worked out, but looking at myself in the shirt, I can tell that it accentuates my chest and also my shoulders and arms. And that is in large part due to the fact the way the shirt fits and the way that it was constructed with the inseam running across the shoulder and not at the cuff, and also the looseness of the sleeves and in the chest and in the midsection. Okay, so now that we've tried each shirt on, they fit great. What's important here is each shirt is consistent, they're comfortable, and they exude some level of confidence because they make you look and feel a certain way. Like I said, loose fitting, you want to fill them out. It encourages you to work out. Great for a man like myself. But most importantly, let's do a quick comparison and overview. So I think you may remember 3 different colors. What I love about these colors is each of them could be related to a football team. Of course, black and gray, like an Oakland Raider, or excuse me, a Las Vegas Raider. You've got the navy blue, sky blue, which is like a Texas Titans or maybe a Carolina Panthers. And then, of course, we have the red and gray, which of course could easily relate to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or maybe even the Arizona Cardinals. Whichever team you want to relate each of these shirts back to, maybe it's a AAA team or maybe a semi-pro team. All of them are masculine colors, are sporty looking, and most importantly, like I said, fit consistently. So, like I said in the review, this is a comfortable shirt to wear, and what makes it comfortable is the tag behind the neck is, like I said, not a tag, but a print. So as you can see, it's printed on behind the neck, extra large, 46-48, made in Egypt, each of which is consistently print on the inside of each shirt. So perhaps if a hanger is placed inside incorrectly, it's easy to see. And most importantly, at the bottom left-hand side of the shirt is, of course, an additional tag with build information such as the material used, again, the size, and of course, care instructions. Now, unlike the back of the shirt with the print, of course, the print is what makes it comfortable. Don't be swayed away or become disinterested at the fact this tag sits on the inside of the shirt. Like I said in the try-on, because the tail of the shirt, which is where this tag is located, sits roughly halfway down the thigh, it's a long tail, this tag is not an issue in terms of comfortability. And last, but most importantly not least, what makes this shirt moisture wicking is of course the inside of the shirt, which as you can see is different from the outside of the shirt. So the outside of the shirt, as you can see, is just a basic cotton. It is somewhat stretchy, it's soft, but it's actually separate from the inside material. So the inside material is of course what makes it moisture wicking, not the outside of the shirt. Now, even though it's almost like a fleece, it's very thin. It's paper thin, I would say. In fact, the first point I wanted to make is this shirt felt like it was made out of paper, strangely enough. But the good news here is, like I said, even though the inside is almost fleece-like, it does keep it warm. It does keep it moisture wicking and dry, not the outside of the shirt, which is probably contrary to your first assumption. But most importantly, as you'll notice, because it's paper thin and because it also has holes punched through it or punctured on it, it breathes. So not only is it moisture wicking, but it's also suited for hot climates, working out in the sun or in the heat. But just to point out, the inside of the shirt is different, almost like a pair of gym shorts, and very similar actually to fleece. Okay, so we've tried each of these shirts on. They're consistent, they're inexpensive at $7 a piece, they're stylish. They can be worn with pretty much anything because no logos or branding, and they're great generic colors. Like I said, could be related actually back to football teams, which is a great sporty look that they offer. And of course, most importantly, they're comfortable, no tag at the back of the shirt. Let's donate this shirt because someone in need could maybe be active, take themselves outside, go for a walk, maybe join a gym, and having a shirt like this would allow them to fit in better. Let's go ahead and do a quick donation. All right, guys, so as promised, let's make this donation. Now, not the biggest donation in terms of price or in terms of quantity. I would love to donate more shirts and more expensive shirts or a combination of the both. Now, this week, my plan was to donate to Habitat for Humanity, as you can see. Unfortunately, on Sundays and Mondays, they are closed. I was here last weekend, they were open. Not quite sure if that was Sunday I was here or Saturday, can't quite remember. So instead of Habitat for Humanity, let's donate just once more to Goodwill, where, of course, as you might remember last week, we donated 3 pair of athletic sneakers. So at this particular Goodwill, 3 athletic sneakers and 3 t-shirts, all of which can work together and be worn together. So it actually works out for the best, I think. Let's go ahead and donate these 3 athletic shirts, which, like I said, were extremely comfortable, fit consistently, and were also versatile in the way that they look, and also confidence inspiring in the way that they made me feel wearing them, which, like I said, donating them to someone in need might encourage them or help them maybe join a gym or get out more often. Is it open? 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 And yes, it is open. How are you?
I'm good.
I want to make a donation. I'm going to make a donation here, right?
Oh, okay.
At the register. Yeah, can I just ask you a quick question? Those are new. They still have the tags on them. How will these get discounted? Will they be discounted at all?
How much were they start? They do them like half.
Half?
So they'll be $3.99.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so another successful donation at Goodwill. Like I said, Habitat Humanity was where I had originally planned on going, but unfortunately they were closed. Maybe next week, now that I know the times, Tuesday to Saturday is when they're open. I'll donate then. But for now, another successful donation. I donated inside at Goodwill today because I had a question which I think you may have heard me ask. What rate do they discount brand name ticket items, brand new brand name ticket items? At $7 a piece, the lady said half off, so $3.50, which is fair, which is a good price. I, of course, would have preferred giving these shirts away for free, but for $3.50, that's a steal and would definitely help someone in need. So more donation videos like this to come. Hopefully in the future we can give things away for free. Maybe we can set up a tent outside and give things away for free, but for now it was easy, and just getting our feet wet. Goodwill is a great place to make donations. Of course, more donations coming this month. I plan on donating maybe even a pair of dress shoes and maybe some dress shirts. I think that would be important going into the new year. So thanks again so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy that donation. Here's for the end of the video. Anyways, guys, that has been a try on, a comparison and donation. Today, of course, we looked at the George men's Raglan short sleeve athletic shirt I picked up at Walmart. Because I picked this up at Walmart, that makes it a big box good. First impressions, a dry, comfortable, moisture wicking shirt that fits true to size and consistently, like I said earlier, compared to previous items I've reviewed, clothing items, shorts even, from Walmart, this shirt fit consistently, unlike other clothing items from Walmart, which is good to see. As you saw, 3 different colors today. This shirt actually comes in 8 different colors. Like I said, what I enjoy the most about the colors and the style of the shirt is first and foremost, because it's George, no logos on the outside, such as on the chest or the sleeve or on the bottom of the shirt or the back of the shirt, for example. It's discreet, it's versatile, and most importantly, I think as you noticed by the color patterns, the red gray, the black gray, and the sky blue, navy blue color combinations we tried, each of which I thought could be related back to pro football teams, which makes them actually pretty cool and also very masculine, but most importantly, they exude confidence, making me want to work out, which in turn I think makes them effective. And last but not least, we did a comparison and donation. We donated 3 shirts today to Goodwill. The original plan was to donate them to Habitat for Humanity, but instead we did Goodwill because Goodwill was open now. I think you may remember actually from the middle portion of the video, these shirts will be discounted roughly half price. So at Walmart you can buy them for $7. Now, not the biggest donation price-wise or quantity-wise. I would have liked to have donated maybe 20 or 30 of those shirts. And also, I would have liked for those shirts to maybe be sold for 50 cents or $1 at that. At $3.50, that's not quite good enough for my liking, but hey, it's 50% off the $7 you can buy them for at Walmart. So, like I said, today we did a donation. Someone in need who maybe uses their work clothes to work out because they can't afford to go to Walmart to buy a $7 t-shirt. As crazy as that sounds, it is true. It is possible. Someone out there could need a shirt like the ones we donated today to help them maybe feel more confident about themselves joining a gym or going outside and being active and leading a healthy lifestyle, which in turn relieves stress and helps people in the long run reduce medical bills and advance in their life because maybe they feel better about themselves after working out. So, doing good always. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next time, let's maybe review and donate something like work shoes or work pants, or maybe both. My name is John. Thanks again so much for tuning in. Because I picked this shirt up at Walmart, that does make it a big box good. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notified when I post to YouTube, and share this video with friends and family. Thanks again so much for tuning in. My name is John. I will see you in the next video.